You have learned that all living cells have to be provided with nutrients, O2, and other essential substances. Also, the waste or harmful substances produced have to be removed continuously for healthy functioning of tissues. It is therefore essential to have efficient mechanisms for the movement of these substances to the cells and from the cells. Different groups of animals have evolved different methods for this transport. Simple organisms like sponges and coleonterates circulate water from their surroundings through their body cavities to facilitate the cells to exchange these substances. More complex organisms use special fluids within their bodies to transport such materials. Blood is the most commonly used body fluid by most of the higher organisms, including humans, for this purpose. Another body fluid, lymph, also helps in the transport of certain substances. In this chapter, you will learn about the composition and properties of blood and lymph, tissue fluid, and the mechanism of circulation of blood is also explained herein. Blood is a special connective tissue consisting of a fluid matrix, plasma, and formed elements. Plasma is a straw-colored, viscous fluid constituting nearly 55% of the blood. 92% of plasma is water, and proteins contribute 6 to 8% of it. Fibrinogen, globulins and albumins are the major proteins. Fibrinogens are needed for clotting or coagulation of blood. Globulins primarily are involved in defense mechanisms of the body, and the albumins help in osmotic balance. Plasma also contains small amounts of minerals like Na+, Ka++, Mg++, HCO3, Cl, etc. Glucose, amino acids, lipids, etc. are also present in the plasma as they are always in transit in the body. Factors for coagulation or clotting of blood are also present in the plasma in an inactive form. Plasma without the clotting factors is called serum. Erythrocytes, leukocytes, and platelets are collectively called formed elements, figure 15.1, and they constitute nearly 45% of the blood. Erythrocytes or red blood cells, RBC, are the most abundant of all the cells in blood. A healthy adult man has, on an average, 5 millions to 5.5 millions of RBCs, MM3 of blood. RBCs are formed in the red bone marrow in the adults. RBCs are devoid of nucleus in most of the mammals and are biconcave in shape. They have a red-colored, iron-containing complex protein called hemoglobin, hence the color and name of these cells. A healthy individual has 12-16 grams of hemoglobin in every 100 ml of blood. These molecules play a significant role in transport of respiratory gases. RBCs have an average lifespan of 120 days, after which they are destroyed in the spleen, graveyard of RBCs. Leukocytes are also known as white blood cells, WBC, as they are colorless due to the lack of hemoglobin. They are nucleated and are relatively lesser in number, which averages 6,000, 8,000 demiliter 3 of blood. Leukocytes are generally short-lived. We have two main categories of WBCs, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils are different types of granulocytes, while lymphocytes and monocytes are the agranulocytes. Neutrophils are the most abundant cells, 60–65% of the total WBCs, and basophils are the least, 0.5 to 1% among them. Neutrophils and monocytes, 6 to 8%, are phagocytic cells which destroy foreign organisms entering the body. Basophils secrete histamine, serotonin, heparin, etc., and are involved in inflammatory reactions. Eosinophils, 2 to 3%, resist infections and are also associated with allergic reactions. Lymphocytes, 20–25%, are of two major types, B and T forms. Both B and T lymphocytes are responsible for immune responses of the body. Platelets, also called thrombocytes, are cell fragments produced from megakaryocytes, special cells in the bone marrow. Blood normally contains 1,500–1,500 SADs as platelets, MM3. Platelets can release a variety of substances, most of which are involved in the coagulation or clotting of blood. A reduction in their number can lead to clotting disorders, which will lead to excessive loss of blood from the body.